Live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's in the building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
Already got freeway shut down. Good morning.
Well, that was because of a wreck, though, right?
Yeah, I saw that, man. But it doesn't help matters with all this bullshit coming in here later today. Oops, I cussed right off the top. Sorry. All this bull crapola. How y'all doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah. So are you guys weather weenies? Like,
what do you mean?
When it gets cold, you just turn into a little biatch? Or are you one of these stubborn guys that like, it ain't that bad. I'm driving HEB at 10 o'clock tonight.
I'm not overly panicky guy, but I'm also not an idiot. Like, if I'm not going to take no chance, I don't need to. Like, once it's below freezing and it's raining, I'm not going to drive anywhere. You know what I mean? But I already been to the gym and back.
That's cool. How bad? How was it? Was it windy?
It's cold. It's cold. Yeah. Like, I'm a Texan. Like, I don't care. Like, motherfucking New York, when it's 90 degrees, I'm dying. And when it's 40 degrees in Texas, I'm cold. I ain't afraid to say it. It was cold this morning, but I got it done.
I struggle. I hate the winter. But I will say this,
but you hate 106 too.
I do. I just hate things. Why can't it be 81 every day or even 70? Like, what's the perfect temperature? You have to pick one. It's going to be that way for 1 year straight. You have power over God, but God's told you must pick one. What's the ideal weather scene for you?
73.
No, cool, huh? Nice and kind of cool.
Yeah, that's perfect. Like little windbreaker, like that. That Cali breeze at night where you need a windbreaker.
Mm-hmm.
75 degrees is perfect.
Yeah. It's cold, man.
It's cold.
I spent Thanksgiving in New Jersey. It was not as cold as it is in South Texas today. Good morning. Mm-hmm. Or as Rudy would say, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, like Rudy used to say on Sports Star.
Yeah.
What's up, we got people in here watching. So if you're not, most of y'all don't watch this show live. It is Saturday morning. South Texas is bracing. I think this storm has a name even. Haven't they given it a name? I think so. Chick's name. See if you can't find that book yet. I think they ought to give this thing a name. That's how panicky we are. The entire United States is going to have a rough weekend weather-wise.
But the entire United States has a better grid than us.
Is it Fern, Mike?
Fern.
It is Fern.
Why did they name it a 90-year-old?
Fern.
Like, when's the last person you said, hey, man, we're going to go to dinner with Fern and Tommy?
Well, that's probably some barefoot hippie who doesn't shave her underarm pits. Damn it, Fern. Fern, we're going to a decent restaurant. Could you shower this week?
Yo.
That's who names their kid Fern.
Mike, the PTSD. Yeah, exactly. But the PTSD from 2021, and I fully understand it.
Yeah.
Was on full display the last 2 days with the scene at HEB. I know y'all are not really in survival mode, because if you were really in survival mode, some of y'all would have took y'all's asses to Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like, oh my God, I don't know why. I took my ass to Walmart and they had everything, and there was no lines. And I get it. Walmart is inferior to HEB. It's not a debate. It's inferior. Ground beef, water, toilet paper, toothpaste, snacks for the kids. If we're really in survival mode, why y'all can only go to HEB? That's how I know it's not survival mode. Y'all just got big ass backs, and y'all want a bunch of snacks, and y'all want to have a reason to eat your ass up another 20 pounds. I'm like, I get it. I didn't lose power in 2021, so I didn't go through what some families went through. I get their panic, and I get it, because that's traumatizing to have no power for 7 days and only 10 minutes out the day.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the scenes at HEB, I had a dude come in the store last night, Mike, works at HEB, Petranco 211.
Yeah.
And he was showing me videos. There was nothing in that store. I'm talking about nothing, Mike. The protein section was empty, my brother. I'm like, yo, y'all do know Calabria Meat Market got meat too. Like, y'all ain't in survival mode, man. Y'all just got big bags. Y'all just got big bags.
Can you post a tweet that I put on Twitter? I got a shit ton of replies on a tweet a couple nights ago.
What, did some people get mad at you or something?
I went to HEB.
You should have. You got to go to the ghetto in these times, Mike. You got to go to
Heights
the ghetto.
Is freaked out.
Are they?
Yeah. Well, the HEB on Bassey and Broadway.
Nothing in there, Mike.
Man, I was gonna go get some kebabs and maybe get a couple of those because I like the guys behind the butcher. That's way better than getting the frozen shit.
It's way better. Way better.
So I was gonna get maybe some chicken kebabs. All right, this picture here on the right, that's the butcher shop at HEB. So much for my kebabs.
How much?
That's 2 nights ago.
Oh, so this was nothing in there.
Nothing.
Nothing, Mike. Nothing. Damn.
Look, that's the produce. I was in there around 8:30, and it was bone empty. That little tiny footstool is all that was there. I should have climbed on it and fallen on purpose and sued Chuck Butt for not having ground Chuck.
Chuck Butt made $1 billion off San Antonio this week. Just off this week alone, Chuck Butt made $1 billion. I didn't know that was you. I thought you posted that from someone else.
No, those are my pictures. I took those. That's nuts. That's crazy. So we're sitting here on Saturday morning as we do this show for y'all that watch it later, and we're waiting on the worst of it to come in. It's above freezing. Like right now, it's like what? It's like 38, 37.
Yeah, 40,
the
something
wind
like
sucks.
that.
There was a shitty wind. Like I'm not going to get in the car and drive to Waco right now, but like I'm not going to. We get done today, I mean, if I want to go get some tacos, I'm going to, because I think the worst of it's going to happen later today. Like
yes,
right around dinner time. It's going to dip below freezing, and we do have wet grounds out there. And so overnight going into tomorrow, that's when it's supposed to get at its worst. And so like tomorrow, I plan on staying home all day. But today, I'll get out if I need to, only if I need to, because it is cold and I hate the cold.
Well, I work part-time for Monsing, so I'm going in. So 9 o'clock is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
If push comes to shove, I'm about 5 miles from Texas Cheer Liquor. If it's bad, because 5 miles is a long way on this, I'm gonna take enough stuff to walk home. I'm not gonna drive.
You work today, right? So
yeah, if it's bad at 9 o'clock, I'm gonna take a parka, my gloves, a beanie. I'm gonna walk home. I'm not driving in that shit. I'm not
slipping on me though.
Nah. I got some. I'll be fine.
All right. Maybe I bet the liquor store gets a good little run today. We might as well just do the live spot.
Oh.
This show is presented in part by our studio sponsor, the Texas Cheer Lickers. Got 7 of them things all over the city. Got specials. So Fern is coming.
Fern is coming.
We may have exploding trees.
It was busy last night, Mike. People were buying liquor like it was New Year's.
Good. Panic creates runs at HEB. It ought to create runs at all 7 Texas Cheer Liquor stores all over the town. And we got talking about specials. Oh, the Ice 44. I see. Nice.
Yeah, down to $29.99. I got the Confetti Sweet Red $6.99 and the Bontheta Ranch wine flavors. And he wanted me to let y'all know in the buildingers, all 7 locations are hiring. All 7 locations.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, email him at texascheerliquor@gmail.com. All 7 locations. So find the one closest to you.
Cool.
Send in your resume. They'll give you a call, maybe.
Yeah, no slap dicks. If you're a slap dick, don't bother.
Or don't get hired and then don't show up. No names.
I don't want to be responsible for one of our people who's a knucklehead who winds up getting a job there, and he's one of our members or something, and he's like the worst employee of all time. Although we have experience with that already, don't we?
Yeah, no names.
Somebody no-showed the job, right?
Got hired and just never showed up.
Oh, no, that's not bueno. What happened?
No names.
Yeah, come on. You're not Kawhi Leonard. If you take a job at Texas Cheer Liquor, they expect you to actually do it.
He said you're not Kawhi.
You don't get no-show jobs here. Let's go.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing? What's up, everybody? We already got money. It's in the building. We're waiting tree explosion winter storm Fern. It is show 487 under our watch from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios. We're not in Southtown today. We're at home.
48.
The audio disseminator was Jose Bouquet. Jose, how are things up there on the northwest side?
I haven't gone outside, so I wouldn't know. But we're at 48, so you know.
Oh, 48. Okay, that ain't bad. Have you walked your dog yet? Like, so you didn't walk your doggo this morning?
No, I have not walked her yet.
Yo,
Yeah.
come on,
Come on, man.
Bookie.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
Take her to walk. What
She's
are you
still
doing?
asleep. What are you guys
Oh,
talking
really?
about?
Okay.
How'd you get so lucky, man? Our dogs would
Your
wake
dog
up at
sleeps in?
5:30.
Yeah, if Helga sleeps, she sleeps.
Bro,
Oh.
that dog has a contact high. You can't. No dog sleeps till 10 o'clock, bro.
Oh, she should thank me. She should thank you. But yes, so episode 488 is what we're at right now.
It's my 9.
I can
Getting that
see
done.
I can see their dog being super spoiled.
Oh,
don't
she's
have a
totally
kid.
spoiled.
Yeah, that's funny.
We won't talk about her torn ACL that no one has the money to go fix, but she's fine.
Wait a
She
minute.
has
How
a
does your dogs have ACLs?
Apparently so. Who would have thought?
What happened?
She tore her ACL like 7 years ago at this point.
Oh, it's probably calcified.
Yo,
Yeah, she's fine now.
veterinarians, vet spots.
Come on, man.
I look. We love our pets. Vets are such a ripoff. They know, like, if Mike or I died, Bookie would be sad. But if his doggo died, he'd go away for 2-3 weeks. Us, he'd be back on doing Pub Sports Radio the next day. Man,
yeah.
rest in peace to Mike or Rudy. But that people, they know that you care about your animals like unconditionally. And they'll be like, man, I'm sorry, it's going to be $3,000. And you go borrowing money and taking out loans. You won't even take care. You won't even pay for yourself $3,000, but your dog, you gonna find that $3,000. Vets are a ripoff, dude. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says.
What happened to your dog? How do you know it blew out its knee? I didn't know dogs
He
had
took it in and
ACLs.
found out he couldn't afford it.
I need confirmation
Exactly.
that dogs have ACLs. I don't believe it.
I don't either.
What happened to her?
I don't know. One day she just walked up with a limp and was like, what the hell? So we took her in, and then the vet was like, yeah, she's got a torn ACL. I'm 99% sure. I was like, what the fuck is that?
What was the price tag?
Come on.
$6,000. No, thank you.
You
Molly's
see
fine.
why?
She doesn't limp around when I see her.
Mike, her
Yeah.
ACL's this big,
Which means
$6,000.
It was never a surgery that should have happened. That doctor was trying to scam y'all into $6,000.
Yeah, it was that $6,000 and then 6 months of rehab after that where she
They'll
can't
even-
move. Like,
They even
fuck.
have like animal credit now, like these apps for your
Oh
animals.
yeah.
Oh yeah, trust
Come
me,
on,
I
man.
know all about it. As someone that applied and then didn't use it, trust me,
Yeah.
I know.
We had to get our dog surgery when he didn't get surgery. He probably needed it, but he was so old and twig by the time he got beaten up in that big fight a couple of years ago. We just patched him up. He had staples and stuff in it. He's fine. He was fine.
Exactly.
He's a
Freaking
dog.
vets.
See,
They're
Rudy and I have
rip-offs.
that. We have that old school, like old school ghetto ass, barrio ass.
Bro, our
Hey, that
dogs
dog's
lived
taken.
outside.
Take him to Alamo Heights and leave him on Broadway.
Bro,
One of those white people will take him. They have big hearts.
our dogs lived outside, rain, sleet, hail, or snow.
Yeah.
Like, it was a guard dog.
You can always tell how spoiled someone's dog is by how out of shape the dog is.
Yes.
Like a big old fat one.
Those are the best dogs, though. The fat dogs are hilarious.
They're friendly,
No, they're
but
not.
they don't get walked. They probably sleep in the bed next to the people. They eat. They got just a food bowl that's got food in it constantly, so they eat all day.
You guys don't sleep with your dogs?
You see what I'm saying? That's no.
Every time, yeah. If Molly's not on my bed, I'm fucking pissed.
Oh
See?
my god, gross!
That's gross.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. No.
They lick
Kidding
them.
me?
No. They lick their balls and shit. No.
Yeah, they walk
Good,
outside.
even
They
better.
they don't wear shoes, Jose. That shit gets in
Yeah,
their
I know.
paws.
They clean themselves.
Oh, not well.
Well,
How often do you give Molly a shower?
Not
A
often.
bath, I guess. She had a bath this
Luckily-
calendar year.
No. Luckily for me, she's not a Pomeranian like my old dog, and her hair doesn't get fucking a mess like that old dog.
I
Oh.
can't imagine what a pommy looks like wet.
Does
Yes, I call
Molly
it a
shed?
Very much so, yeah.
Oh, gross.
And she's in your
Yeah.
bed every night.
Yeah, absolutely. If like I said, if she chooses some nights not to jump on the bed because of her torn ACL, and I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I'm furious. Yeah.
You're not white.
Oh, she's the other half. She sleeps with us.
I could do
Right in
2
the
hours
middle.
on dog. I could do 2 hours on dogs. Don't let your dog come up all up on me. Like, keep your dog. I like Molly's cool. Molly's in the building family.
Mhm. Yes.
But if I don't know you and your dog's just like,
yeah.
and I'm like, hey, good
Did
job,
you
buddy.
just tell him you're not white? That's racist.
It was. I'm
I
sorry.
sound like it.
I was trying to
sound
let
like
it go, Mike. You're supposed to just let that shit go.
I know. 500 years of being the ruling race means we're the butt of jokes. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. Take it.
Fine. Oh God. That's the great thing about being a white guy. We get to do crazy shit.
And everybody just says, that's a white man.
What are you doing today? Oh, I'm going to go get in a hot air balloon and we're going to go over into the Gulf 10 miles and we're going to fish off the hot air balloon. And we're going to dive in.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's why.
What are you doing tomorrow? We're going to go to Colorado. Oh, cool. Are you going to sneak? No, we're going to hike the mountain on foot.
Yeah.
And we're going to take rations because we want to be like Bear Grylls we saw on Nat Geo. You know.
Rudy, I have a question for you.
We're swimming to Alcatraz, bro.
Yeah.
That's white people shit. Yes.
I have a question for you, Rudy. I had this debate yesterday.
Yeah.
Mike,
I feel
as the white
something
man of the
racist coming.
show.
Like,
as the white man of the show, you can come on in and debate this with us.
Okay.
Here comes something racist.
That Mr. Brightside is the white people anthem right now. That is white people music.
Mm-hmm.
That is the definitive #1 white people song, Rudy. What do you think about Mr. Brightside and white people music?
Even know the song, Rudy?
I don't know that tune. How does it go?
It gets all the white people going at football games. It started out with a kiss and it ended like this. It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
A 25-year-old song by the Killers. You know what, that thing? It's big in Europe with soccer fans in England.
I don't know.
Plays it
because there's a few white people anthems. There's a few.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite.
What are your white people anthems?
What's the one they always sing at the Spurs game? Is it Sweet Caroline?
Yes, that's white. Yes, that's white.
They all be like offbeat and shit. I'll be like,
yeah. Sweet Caroline.
But my favorite white people song
My
favorite white people song right now is I Can Tell He's From Texas. I love that. Is it Evan something white country chick? I love that song.
I'm not familiar.
You're supposed to be the translator?
Yeah, I can tell he's from Texas. I enjoy myself to that song.
Okay. Right.
Good little white tune.
White people anthems. Now you got my head spinning.
Yeah, what's the
Living on a Prayer? Ovi, you're right. In the 80s, Bon Jovi was white people music. Yeah.
One of the Queen songs. Got to throw Queen in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Doom, 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 doom. That gets the white boy going. You want to see a white boy smash his head into it?
Yeah,
they
wall. Still play "We Will Rock You" at sports games,
bro.
Freddie Mercury's been dead for 40 years, and
bro,
that song.
That shit gets me going. That's a good white people.
We are the champion.
His corpse could run my cheeks.
Now,
I think run your cheeks.
Freddie Mercury.
You'd be dead too because he would have pumped that rotten juice he had.
Now, I do
take
think
the risk.
The
Raw
universe,
Dog too, right? Raw Dog.
Yeah. If Magic did it, I could do it.
Well, you're a gambler.
Yeah, Ella Langley. I can tell he's from Texas.
How have I not heard this?
You've heard it.
Using Texas.
I can't play this on my phone. That counts too, right? As copyright infringement.
If you keep it under 15 seconds, we won't lose our money.
Wait, we sure that's the law?
Just mute yourself, play it, and you got it.
Oh yeah, I'll mute myself because that's what everybody wants to hear. Is it called "Choosing Texas"?
Okay.
Yeah, apparently so.
All right.
I can tell he's from Texas.
Yeah, and then obviously, Rudy, naturally, the next question, I was like, oh, that's white people music to my friends. They're like, oh, then what's black people music? And so that's where that went.
Now you're racist. We're not allowed to be racist anymore, white people.
I think
take it.
I think the most universal song, it used to be Sir Mix-a-Lot back that Baby Got Back, but now it's Juvenile. Girl, you looking good. Won't you back that ass up? You want to go to a wedding and see every color and creed rush to the dance floor, play Juvenile back. That's the universe, because you get everybody start twerking. Men, women, taking over for the 99-2000. Girl, you're working with some ass. You bad. Look, Bookie's laughing because he knows it's true. That's the universal anthem. I'm talking about everybody.
I like Rudy's impersonation of these artists too. It tickles me.
A lot of AC/DC songs back in the 80s were white people.
Give me some AC/DC. Give me one.
Oh, I can't play it. It sucks.
Oh, that sucks. I know. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No, but I do want to.
I do too.
I'm still getting all the crud out. I just got out of bed. I slept a long time last night.
Hey, good. Sleep is the best thing you can do, man. Ask LeBron, Ronaldo, Tom Brady. One thing is not negotiable. Is
I'm
their
on
sleep.
a highway.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love that song.
I'm on a highway.
Remember, I grew up playing soccer, man. I was over all the white boys, and they had the cars. So when I got in, whatever they were playing, so I know a lot of white music.
Back in black.
Love that song.
Yeah, Thunderstruck.
Piano Man. What's Piano Man?
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
Sing us a song. You're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight.
Oh, Phil Collins.
In the mood for Hey, okay. Now, okay. Shit just got real. Don't y'all fuck with Phil Collins.
No, that's an awesome tune.
We will fight over Phil Collins.
No, fucking Phil is the man.
Speaking of Freddie Mercury, so
fucking awesome.
During Live Aid, when Freddie was already sick and hadn't told anybody.
Yeah.
And he had taken some time off from the band because he tried to go solo, and it was a failed bit because he was such a diva. And then he came crawling back on his hands and knees, so to speak, begging the band to take him back, even though he was sick. And they're like, cool. And so they got together, and their first big gig was Live Aid. I remember that Live Aid. We watched it. We watched the whole thing. Me and my mama. Phil Collins was such a bad. Me in '85. I was 9. Turned 10 in November of 80. Wait. No, I turned 11. I was 10 years old when Live Aid happened. And Phil Collins played Wembley Stadium in London. Full set, Live Aid. They rush him out of there, helicopter him to the airport, put him on the Concorde. Y'all remember the Concorde? That was the first super fast jet.
Yeah.
Flew his ass to Philadelphia from London. He gets off. They escort him to I guess where the Eagles played at the time.
Right.
And he did another full set. Two full sets in one damn day. Got back on his Concorde, was back in bed at his house in Shropshire by the end of the night. That guy was shit.
Phil Collins is one of the few men that I say he needs a wheelbarrow.
Dude.
Phil Collins is a badass.
Because he took Genesis to great lengths as a band in the 70s and then went solo in the 80s and was so freaking good. And how many guys, you know how hard it is to play drums while you sing at the same time?
It's amazing.
Dumb. He's crazy. Yeah. He was in the news this week.
What'd he do?
He's like pushing 80. He's dying, you know.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, well, he was a massive cocaine abuser like Michael Irvin.
Awesome.
Used to be, not anymore.
Awesome.
Mike said yesterday, Mike got pissed off yesterday.
I saw this.
But by the way, Phil Collins, yes. Phil Collins is the most, what's the right word? He's the biggest individual person collector of Alamo artifacts in the world.
What?
Did y'all not know that?
No.
So Phil Collins got really into the Alamo as a kid, reading about Davy Crockett and all these people at the Alamo and Sam Houston, and was so into it when he got rich in Genesis, he would go to auctions all over Texas, all over anywhere, and he would buy Alamo artifacts. At one point in his basement at his big-ass castle he lived in England, the entire basement looked like a giant museum. It was nothing but Alamo artifacts. I think he had Jim Bowie's knife at one point. He had like muskets that Davy Crockett shot, and like coonskin hats and fucking deerskin jackets and whatnot. And at one point, he was such a huge collector. And as he started getting older, he's like, this is just collecting dust. He actually wound up donating half of it back to the Daughters of the Republic. He's been made, like Greg Abbott made him an official Texan, like, I don't know, 8-9 years ago. So he's a part-time Texan.
Wow.
He loves the Alamo so much. He's been here 3 or 4 times.
Wow.
He could teach a class on the Alamo in Texas history. So
I don't know dick shit about the Alamo.
That's one of my dudes right there. You don't know, of course, you don't know how to get to Zarzamora and Nogalitos. Of course, you don't know shit about the Alamo.
That's also true. Yeah. When you guys talk about Davy Crockett and these people that all are like, they're fake in my head. They're all just like fake human beings from like a Disney special.
You are the least informed San Antonian in the history of San Antonio. You and Gina Ortiz.
Gina catching strays.
I know. Mike Check, they have his collection displayed at the Alamo now. Saw it when I chaperoned a 4th grade field trip. Yeah, but I would like to do that. That's kick ass. That'd be cool. Anyway, shout out to the great Phil Collins. All right, we got money. Y'all want to give some money? Y'all jump into the chat and donate to the cause. Rudy and I might not be alive by Monday. We have massive storm Fern. Greg always donates 99 cents, so we say his name. I might start putting a limit on this. Like you have to start. We need to raise it to like $4.99. I'm just giving you shit, Greg. Aaron's in here. Morning, fellas. Throw a log on the fire, putting layers on to head out to feed hay to my cattle.
Awesome.
That's some white people shit. Funny. Currently, it's -1 in Dalhart, yet it's 75 in Brownsville. That's a great state of Texas.
Hey, Aaron, you are. I envy you people, man's man, people that can live off the land. If shit goes to hell and we go to civil war, I'm fucked. They coming to take my house quick. I don't know how to do water. I can't skin a pig. I can't grow no veggies. I am effed. So shout out to Aaron. You're a man's man, sir.
Yeah, y'all know what that is, don't you?
It sounds like an old slave hymn.
That's the beginning of Landman. That's the intro.
Oh, that's right.
There's no singing. It's just, oh.
Yeah, Aaron is a landman.
Great freaking intro. Rib is in the building. Rib, I'm about to talk about you here in a minute. Same as Aaron, got to go feed my cattle today.
Damn, man.
What the fuck?
One of Nina's bosses, big bulls, he got out yesterday, so he had to go get, because the bull got out.
Damn.
Had to go. He was out over in the damn neighbor's pasture. So big boss had to go down there and get the damn bull.
Dog, I'm like, yo, babe, call CPS and tell them we'll put something on it. These people chasing bulls around
Rudy,
70 acres.
Ask me what the bull's name is.
What's the bull's name?
Abbott.
Tyrone.
So he has a black bull.
Nice.
Is the bull black?
I don't know.
Nice.
Look how red I'm getting. I need to turn my ring.
If that bull is black, I want to have a coffee with Nina's
that is
boss.
Hilarious. All right, I'm gonna tell baby. I'm gonna text her.
Grown was just talked about.
Yo, if that bull is black, me and Nina's boss got beef.
That's funny. So one of the guys they just had one of those mastermind get-togethers that they do, like Knights of the Round Table.
Yeah.
One of the dudes owns like 800 head of cattle.
It's a good tax write-off.
He retired just off that. That's part of it. They put cattle on the land, and their taxes go way down. And
Dion taught me that.
He's a black landman, Rudy.
Goddamn right.
You know, just to be sure, be clear. Ovi, I'm actually on Nogalitos and Zarzamora right now. LMAO. Of course you are, Ovi. Orale.
Gosh damn, man.
All right, so I want to talk about Rib briefly.
Okay.
Got to tie a story into Rib. So, but it requires people I want to punch to do so.
Yeah, I want to punch somebody.
Oh boy.
too.
You got the sounder ready? All right, it is time for people I want to punch on In the Building on Love You Hard TV.
Now, it's time for people I want to punch on In the Building.
All right, Rudy, who you punching today and why?
Apple. The
company?
Yeah, man. That ever since my phone updated, even though I didn't ask it to, it's running like 1 mile an hour. It's messing up when we do the StreamYard. Like this update that they gave me has so many bugs and so much bullshit. Yeah. Apple does this shit on purpose. They slow your phone down after the update. This way you have to go buy a new one. Now I have a 12. I think they're on 17. Like my phone's paid off. I got kids, man. I ain't got the time to be getting every iPhone. They do this. They make the chargers go out. They make the phones go out. Mm-hmm. I might go to Android. Apple sucks Tyrone balls. Screw Apple. Punch them.
Can there not be a white guy named Tyrone?
There's no chance.
Surely somewhere in this world
0% chance.
0% chance.
That's not true.
There are no white Jose's out there either.
I'm sure there are no white Jose's. There's got to be a white Tyrone.
Ain't no.
Like one of maybe Paul Wall's brothers or something.
What the fuck? Yeah, definitely the most racist show of the year, and I love it.
Big old long black one.
Not racist, just extremely stereotypical.
Yeah, that's
We
what
like to
it is.
lump people by race into hats.
All right.
See, this is what Bill Cosby preached against.
Yeah.
We need to hold ourselves to a higher standard.
Yeah. Don't name your daughter Sharkeisha.
Give him a nerdy name. And he'll commit suicide in his 20s because I was never there.
Jesus. What the hell are you drinking? Your
That was
greens?
horrible. What's that?
Your morning greens?
These are vitamins.
Ew.
You're gonna die at 42, Jose. Get your shit together.
Gross as shit.
Does that not look appealing?
No, nothing green I drink or ingest.
Left field says I knew a Mexican named Jamal. His mama liked black men. She just didn't know how to tell her husband.
You sure it wasn't Hamal?
What the fuck? Oh, if it's pronounced Hamal, it sounds more rape.
Hamal.
Hamal.
All right. So I want to give a shout out to a member named Dustin.
Okay.
So he had a rough week last week.
Okay.
I want to punch the gang of 17-year-old teenagers that beat him up and had him in the hospital.
What do you mean?
Remember Dustin? He sent me a long email the other day telling me the story. So last week, one of our people, Dustin's going into his convenience store that's down the street from his house that he always goes to. He knows the owners on a first name basis. He goes in there every day to get whatever. So he goes in there and he's walking out. And as he's walking back to his car, he hears a commotion, and these, 3 or 4 teenage boys come running out, and all of them got 6-packs in their fucking hands.
Oh, okay.
Went on a beer run. The woman comes outside chasing them, and confronts them, and they bowed up on her or something and scared her. So Dustin, just being a man, being a good man, decides to intervene and stand up for this woman who's working the store, and the teenagers jump him. He got some good licks in, but it was 4-1, and he's not, he's not 18. So shout out to member Dustin, who's on watching today. He has a broken eye socket, a broken nose. SAPD, shout out to them. They have rounded up all of the dipshit kids that did that.
So you went from petty robbery to freaking assault.
Yep. Now you got a record.
Now you got felony.
Now you got a felony. So Dustin was watching the show the other day. I'm about to make this about Rib. Dustin was watching our show when Rib gifted 10 memberships. Remember we got into that membership off between Dustin and Jorge the other day?
Yeah.
We got dudes that are buying us memberships left and right, and they're competing with each other, which is great for me. I want to compete by buying us memberships. Go for it. Rib happened to be one of the guys that got a membership bought for him. And so here he is laid up, beat to hell. And he's having a worst day of his life. He's watching our show. And then he sees that Rib bought him a membership, and he just chuckled and he got a smile. So he wanted to give us a shout out and say, even though he had the shittiest week of the year so far, we got him through it. And he appreciates him. Shout out to Rib for buying a membership. It made his day. To punch these little fuckwads. Boy, I say it all the time. The most dangerous animal in America is the young male. Young American men are the most dangerous things in our solar system. Shitbags. I once had a buddy went on a beer run, and so I wasn't there. Swear to God, it's him and 2 dudes. My buddy's riding passenger. The dude pulls up. My buddy jumps out. The driver stayed there so they could get away. My buddy Mike runs into the store, and as Mike goes in to get the store, the other guy who's riding, it was a little pink Geo Tracker. Y'all remember Geo Tracker?
Hell yeah, those are awesome. Everybody
it was his
wanted
girlfriend's. He used his
side-
girlfriend's pink Geo Tracker to take a beer run. And so Mike runs in to go grab the stuff, and he starts circling the car around so they can get to the exit and get out of the parking lot. Well, as he's circling, Mike comes running out with the beer, and he hits him.
That's what he
Beer
gets.
just goes flying everywhere. My buddy suffered a ruptured spleen. And you know what I told him when I found out that happened? That's what you effing get.
Yeah.
What a dumbass.
I've never done a
What
beer
a
run.
dumbass.
I wasn't a drinker like that at that time, so
I
thank
wasn't
God.
either.
I've never done a beer
That's
run.
also white people shit as well.
Beer runs?
No.
I
You
think,
think so? I don't know. I thought everybody.
I'm putting
But
that in the
Roosevelt,
category.
we were a pot of gumbo, and everybody was doing it.
Yeah. All right. Thank you to Orlando Kelly, official family lawyer in the building. If you need a family lawyer, whether it's for shout out Fox News Dave, longtime member. He is the one that he and Orlando are working on his mom's will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So whether it doesn't have to be a divorce, I mean, certainly that's a big part of what Orlando does, but they're working to make sure his mama's will's where it needs to be.
Oh, so Dave's making sure he gets all of her stuff.
Yes, all the sisters have been kicked out.
Exactly.
They're all going to Dave. No. Shout out to Orlando for taking care of Fox News, Dave. That's funny. All right. Real quick, I got a second punch. Okay. I don't want to make a big deal about this because I want to offer an olive branch to the person. So Rudy and I have our 500th show coming up in February. We're our 500th show celebration. I don't know if we'll be able to time it right, but whatever. What's today? 488?
Yeah.
All right. So 488. We're 12 shows away from 500. I don't know if we'll be able to work it out right, but we had to pick a day to have a party to celebrate our 500th show. It's going to be at a place called Soap Laundry Lounge on Oblate, aka Oblate. Right in the heart of San Antonio, right off 281, where Oblate runs. We're like, for those, Jose has no idea what I'm saying right now, but in between Jones Maltsberger and McCullough, and Oblate runs east and west. Right there on that little section of the area is Soap Laundry Lounge, beautiful, brand new, state-of-the-art laundromat. These people are going to change the laundromat industry in this state. This is going to force others to start making their laundromats nice. Full coffee bar, the state-of-the-art wash machines. They have a wash and fold. You can go in there and drop off your laundry, and they'll do it for you. And when you go pick it up, it's beautifully hung and folded. It's great. So Rudy and I are getting ready to have our 500th show party out there on February the 9th, on Monday evening, the day after the Super Bowl. All right. One of our people called and complained that they don't serve alcohol. It's a laundry lounge. Rudy and I have already said it's BYOB, but Rudy and I are going to work on, I'm not going to come in there empty-handed. I'm going to bring a lot. I'm going to have stuff to drink.
Sure.
Somebody actually called and chewed out the owners, our new clients.
And said they were representing in the building.
Because they don't serve booze. They don't have a liquor license. They can't sell booze. But they're totally cool with people bringing their own that day. Please don't call our clients and complain to them about stuff that's involved with us. If you have a complaint with a business, that's between y'all and them. I can't help that. But please don't bitch at our clients about things that are doing that involve me and Rudy and Jose. This is a huge day. It's our 500th party. We want nothing but good vibes. Please don't do that. I'm not mad. It's okay. Reach out to me or Rudy. You know, that goes for all of our clients. You know, I always want to hear about how it's going.
Because we want to know that y'all are being treated right. But when you moaning and groaning about stuff that's out of their control and you say, hey, heard about y'all through Mike and Rudy, by the way, you suck because you don't sell liquor. No, that's not okay.
Not okay. Please don't do that. Reach out to me or Rudy and we'll handle it. You know, if you have a complaint about someone,
or just say, hey, Mike, it sucks that they don't serve beer. And we'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I can explain to you why. I mean, there's no reason they would have a liquor license in there or serve beer, you know, although I will tell you that they've kicked the tires on that as a possibility down the road, like after hours. But, you know, they don't want dudes getting blasted in their laundromat every night.
Right.
And I should say that, too, as we get ready for this show. Please don't get shit-faced at our client's establishment and cause a ruckus. I beg of you. Okay? That's all I'm saying. This is a grown-up show for grown-up people. Despite some of our content, it's still done by adult people. You know, I'm a taxpayer. I have no criminal record, I don't think. I'm a We're hardworking podcasters. Me and Rudy are busting our ass to keep this thing rolling, and it's gone better than I expected. But just, that's it. Please don't bitch to our clients about things that involve me and Rudy in the show. Come to us first. That's all I'm saying. I don't even know who it was. I told the owner, it's fine. I don't need to know the name. Don't reach out to me now. It's okay. It's fine. Just please don't do that. You know what? And a matter of fact, if the person does reach out to me that complained, I will personally buy you booze that night, just as an olive branch, just to fix it. I don't want this getting any worse.
Mike handled that a lot more maturely than I wanted to.
Well, he's still a member.
Yeah.
I don't want to have long-term beef. Let's fix it. Let's be adults about it. 20 years ago, I would have blasted his ass, but I've evolved, and that's it. Just please don't. If you're going to bitch to our clients about things that have to do with us, like specials or rates or whatever, talk to me and Rudy first. Let's fix it. Let's nip it in the bud, and let's all give peace a chance.
I think it was Greg.
So that's show 500 coming up February the 9th on Monday. All right. Shout out to Oklahoma State men's basketball coach Steve Lutz. That was a good interview, and it got a lot of run. Got a lot of feedback on that. A lot of people I saw a bunch of people from Oklahoma started following me on Twitter over the last 2 days. I guess I got to watch how I say mobile homo going forward.
Yeah, watch it.
Oh, it's just for fun. It's just for fun. All right. So now they're blasting this poor guy that complained.
Isaac's like, we can handle it in house.
Now, yes, that's family. Like Pop would say, that's family business.
Yeah.
Let's handle that before you take that to the clients. Let's fix that, because I want to take care of our members too if they have complaints about stuff. But it goes both ways.
On the glass half full, at least we know people are paying attention.
Yes, but shout out to everybody in the state of Oklahoma who followed me on Twitter this last 2 days, because we had Steve Lutz on. Go Pokes. Go Pokes. Sorry you lost.
Hopefully we can have him back on after a successful March run.
Me too. So now if they shit the bed and lose 8 games in a row, they're going to blame us. Well, me.
Mike, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to blame you for sure.
Geez. All right. So that's it. By the way, if you do want to be a client, you want to partner with me and Rudy, reach out to us. We're always in the market for new blood. All right. It can't conflict with one of our current businesses, but if you have a business that's not one of the current ones we have, or maybe you want to wait your turn and get in line, reach out to us. We're always taking on new clients.
It's that part of it. That part of it kind of, it doesn't suck, but it's the one of the downsides of being a small business, because Ken's will have 5 AC companies running during their commercials. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah, it's like 5 different AC companies. We can't do that.
Right. Not yet.
I can't have 3 liquor stores.
Right. And that's also, they have massive companies too. Like
right.
Businesses like Texas Cheer Liquor, for example. This is a family owned and operated Boodle, San Antonio based place. If it's McDonald's, then kiss my ass. I'll put a Burger King ad on too. That's a global.
Great
brand.
point. You know what? That's a better way. That's a better way of wording, Mike.
Yeah, these little mom and pops, we're not going to have conflict.
We're not going to have 7 realtors.
Yeah, I can't do that. Speaking of which, like Jay Ribaldo, I'm not going to go get another realtor. First of all, Jay's my buddy. Okay, that's fine. But yes, one thing's being buddies, but business wise, Jay's just really good. I can't come on here and tell you that Jay's the guy you should call, but call it Ding Dong Real Estate too. Now, if a realtor in Louisiana wants to talk and it's out of Jay's jurisdiction, that's different. Like we can sell houses in New Orleans.
Right.
That's different. But in San Antonio and in the surrounding hill country, Gulf Coastal area, South Texas, Ribaldo Realty Group, my man Jay Ribaldo. I got numbers. Home sales in December were up 8% from the previous year. Texas, check this out. Texas broke its own state record for $1 million plus homes sold last year. I'm told the economy's tough. I'm told it's hard out here for a pimp. But Texas broke its own record for $1 million home sales, homes that are $1 million or more. We've sold more in this state than we ever had last year, ever.
What the hell are y'all doing?
Texas continues to dominate for new residents, too. The number one market in the country for people moving in was the Metro Sex, Dallas-Fort Worth, Dallas. Number 2 was Houston, and number 3 was Austin. Brownsville is 10th for transplants from out of state to the state of Texas.
Hey, have you seen some of the homes you can get in Brownsville for 500 cases? They look like mini mansions.
Jim Bob lived in Ryan Wedding's old house. No, look, I'm kidding, but he had a big old giant mansion too that he had like a $500 mortgage.
Yeah, your money go a long way down in the valley.
Yeah. So San Antonio, by the way, we're 21st.
Really?
They're starting to discover us. So now's the time to get into the housing market if you need a realtor, whether you're looking to buy or list a home. And commercial businesses too. Jay Ribaldo's our guy, 210-887-1081. Or you can email him directly, jribaldo@kw.com. Bubba 69's in the building. Is Buki going to do his signature drunk dance at Soap? I kind of dig it. You kind of have to now because we've seen your drunk dance 2 or 3 times now in recent days.
Well, give me a few and we'll find out what happens.
Well, let's give him a few. Bouquet's the only guy allowed to get S-face then. No, actually, no, you're running the show, dude. When the show's over, then we can start doing that. I need you sober for at least 2 hours that night.
And I'm a cheap date. Just give me 1-2 mixed drinks and it'll come out, I'm sure.
Yeah, Bouquet's got no tolerance whatsoever. Like at all. 0. Isaac III's in the building, helping my aunt around her house. She sees what I'm currently watching and just noticed the, quote, Mike and cocaine topic. Sorry to your aunt.
Shout out to the aunt.
All right, what show was Mike on when he talked about cocaine?
They look like he was on a show with Brandon Marshall.
That's who that was. I'm like, who the hell is that guy?
You didn't know Brandon. Brandon got them big ass Bob Marley dreads now.
Yeah. I was like, I couldn't place the face. So they asked Michael Irvin about his antics on the sideline this season at Miami, and they brought up everyone. The joke is Mike must be off the wagon. You know, he's had a setback with cocaine. And Mike went on. Mike thought it was funny. Thank God. I saw the clip. I'm like, oh shit. I hope Mike didn't get offended. He thought it was funny. And he actually went with a bit. He's like, if cocaine don't last, he's like, I'm on that field for 5 hours, and cocaine doesn't last 5 hours. And I'm not going to.
Like he said, I know cocaine don't last.
We know
5
he
hours.
knows, and we know he knows.
But if y'all got something that lasts 5 hours, let me know.
Mike is crazy like a fox. He went out there this season, made an ass of himself all year, was so over the top. Finally, Mario Cristobal's like, just do the coin flip for the damn game. He became their sideline mascot in the same way that Matthew McConaughey is the UT mascot, but Mike's a lot more boisterous than Matt.
That man has a yellow jacket on the sideline acting like that.
Yeah, and just guess what just got announced last week?
Netflix
has moved Michael Irvin's podcast over to Netflix with a lucrative new contract deal for Mike's podcast. He ain't on
well played, Mike.
He was doing a bit.
Well played,
paid off. Reach around to my all-time favorite wide receiver, Michael Irvin.
Shout out to Mike.
That was badass. All right, we're going to talk about these 2 big football games tomorrow, but can I get it's been so long since we had a Mexican drug cartel report. Is there any kind of bed tunes we could use? I don't think we could have any. I don't know. It's up to Bouquet. How about some production value? It's probably not going to be the old bed music back in the day because now we're like a legit show and I have copyright violations I have to think about. So, I was obsessed with the Ryan Wedding story all year this past year because he was on the run. Ryan Wedding is the Canadian drug lord who started his own Mexican drug cartel, a Canadian white dude who was an Olympic snowboarder 20 years ago. So a lot of y'all that watch us every day know that I've been obsessed with Ryan Wedding. So this guy in 2002 literally competed in the Winter Olympics in Utah in skiing. He has been apprehended over the weekend.
They got him?
They got him. He is facing, I got his charges here. Just a ridiculous amount of federal charges connected to an international drug trafficking op that this guy was running. So he was in the Olympics in 2002, and he finished like 20th or whatever, so he wasn't horrible. He didn't medal. But once when he got done with skiing, he decided, I think I'll go sell cocaine and traffic it from country to country, because why not, right? So
no money in skiing.
Yeah, so yeah, no shit. Unless you're the gold medalist. 6 years after he was in the Olympic Games, he starts running dope on a massive level. The FBI, at its peak last year, was offering $15 million for info that would help them lead to his arrest. That shows how dangerous this guy was. When they're trying to give you 15 milli to get this dude off the street, because they know if you snitch on this motherfucker, you're not going to have any skin 3 days later. So he got arrested on Thursday down in Mexico. He's charged with all kind of shit, a lot of drug running, and also orchestrating murders. He was so powerful. This is a guy who teaches himself Spanish, works his way all the way up to the top. He actually got arrested in like 2011, and it was big news then. And he went on this long spiel about how I was in my 20s and I was lost and I just went the wrong way. I've learned from my lesson. I realized how wrong this was. I didn't realize at the time that I was hurting so many people. I got way in over my head. I was afraid for my life. I'll never do this again. I've seen Jesus. If you'll just let me out of prison, I'll go back to Canada and you'll never hear from me again. So he did 4 years from 2011 to like 2015. He was locked up in the Fed. So he was a perfect behaved inmate. There's nothing but sorry. Did a couple of TV interviews in Canada, how he's, the young Olympian gone astray and how he's gotten his life back together in prison and he just can't wait to get back home and start his life over in Canada. This motherfucker was running dope the day they let him out. He went right back to the same old shit and wound up being like he's a capo. You know how many white dudes ever get ranked capo with the Mexican drug cartels? Maybe like 2 in history.
Yeah, not many.
Yeah, caught again. He'll never see the light of day now. He'll be in there as long as he'll be in there the rest of his life. That over the top FBI director we have, Kash Patel. This is the modern day Pablo Escobar. Stop.
No, it ain't. He ain't a pimple on Pablo's ass.
No, he was huge.
Pablo's making $1 billion a week, bro.
Pablo at one point, El Chapo at one point was one of the 5 richest people on earth. Pablo Escobar, he was basically, when you look at inflation and the timing in the 80s, he was as rich as Nelson Rockefeller was in the early 1900s.
He, for asylum, he offered to pay Colombia's debt. Okay,
all of it. The country of Colombia.
The country, yes. This is, yo, Kash Patel's an idiot. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, he's an idiot. So that's it. Ryan Wedding has been caught. We were talking about this the other day on the show. We haven't done a lot of Mexican drug cartel reports the last couple of years because when El Chapo did get popped, that created all these different little mini groups out there.
And nobody was a superpower.
No. So Ryan Wedding was a champion, but it's kind of like winning the Super Bowl this year. Sam Darnold might win the Super Bowl, Rudy, but he ain't Joe Montana. All right. No one's going to mistake him for being one of the all-time greats if they win the Super Bowl. But credit to Ryan Wedding. He's the Sam Darnold of now. He's a big timer now, but he ain't freaking. This is no different from El Chapo. It's no different from Pablo Escobar. Stop. Still badass though. There ought to be a movie about this. Now, if I'm Ryan Wedding, I'm going to get locked up the rest of my life. You know he's an attention whore. He ought to reach out to documentarians or whatever and or movie makers and do a lot of interviews, and because that'd be a damn good movie. I'd like to watch it.
I'll be there the first night it comes out.
Johnny Depp played a white boy from the 80s and late 70s. Was a major runner. Yeah, the movie
Boston George.
Yeah, that guy got real big. Whitey Bulger in Boston was a major. He was running more drugs for the cartel in the East Coast than anybody for about 10 years. He got caught. He escaped, went incognito, and he was on the lam, Whitey Bulger, for like 20 years before they caught him.
Yeah.
Remember that story, the Whitey Bulger story?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. And Johnny Depp played him too.
Sure did.
In the movie. So when they caught the actual guy, he was living in LA. He had this little cheap apartment that he and his wife had lived in for like 10 years. Little ransack apartment, kind of crappy. And he just came off he was old at that point. He and his wife, they were just these little old people that live in the apartment 209. very blue collar area. When he got caught, he had like $2.1 million in cash in the walls of the apartment. And because he was smart, he didn't overspend. He wasn't like all these other dumbasses that run out and get a Zebra, go get a gold-plated Mercedes. No, he was living he was like, he said he was retired, and he's living off pension. He was just that he had cash in the wall. That's the gangster shit.
Yeah, because freedom's more important than lavish shit.
Damn right. All right, that was kick ass. All right, we got 2 big football games tomorrow. Our predictions have not been good so far. Well, certainly not mine.
My Super Bowl picks are a lie.
All right, who do you think? You staying with it? Or do you feel good about it?
No. Jarrett Stidham has took a knee this year. That's it. But then again, on the other side, they have no tape on him. Again, he's going to get 15, 20 plays. Sean Payton's going to keep it simple for him and tell him, hey, 3rd and 7, nothing's there. Chunk that bitch out of bounds. We got a great defense. Let's see if Drake May can do it on the road. So I'm going to stick with the Broncos. Now, Seattle, I'm more confident that the Broncos can beat New England than I am with because I have Rams Broncos, but Seattle looks unbeatable. So I'm worried about my Rams Super Bowl pick. Seattle looks really, really good. So I'm gonna stick with it, Mike, but I'm not confident I'm not super confident in either pick to this point.
All right. So I have a conundrum tomorrow. I'm not picking. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so fine. I'm gonna do it. Give me Denver to win the game. And maybe I'll look back on myself Monday and I'll punch myself Monday because I just feel like the Broncos at home with that defense and that coaching staff, they're not going to let Stidham lose the game for them.
Great point.
He ain't going to go out there and throw for 480 and 5 touchdowns. He ain't going to go win the game.
This ain't Nick Foles, part 2.
No, because Nick had it. Nick got to play the last month of the season when Wentz got hurt.
Great point, Mike.
Stidham hadn't done shit. Now, and I'm also biased because he's a Texas boy. He's not gonna mentally lose his shit the way C.J. Stroud did.
Oof.
He may not play awesome, but it's not going to be all up in his head. And by the way, if he gets hurt or if he can't hack it, Sam Ehlinger is going to have to go play in the AFC Championship game for the Broncos. How incredible would that story be?
I'll say this.
Yes,
the gambling markets are favoring the Broncos. A lot of people are betting the Patriots, and the line makers in Vegas are making it more appealing to bet the Patriots. So
what I'm excited to see, dude. This is an elite coaching matchup with Vrabel's guys and Sean's guys. The coaching, the game planning this week's never been more important. Trying to how do we defend Stidham? How do we make sure Stidham loses the game for them? And on the other side for the Denvers, how do we make sure that Jarrett doesn't lose the game for us? How do we put him in the best case scenario? And Sean Payton, when he's got Sean Payton versus Mike Vrabel, that's the matchup that I'm hyped to see play out. Now, I think Denver wins, and I think they lose in the Super Bowl to whoever wins the NFC game. Sucks for the Broncos. They lose Bo Nix. All right, so you still feeling the Rams?
No, but I'm gonna stick with it.
Right.
No, I'm gonna stick with the Rams, but I think the Seahawks. I don't know, bro. Again, maybe San Fran just shit the bed, but when you hold your division rival to 9 points in 2 games, no tutties in 2 games, and that team has Christian McCaffrey on it, you're a little different. You're a little different.
I think Seattle's about to do what Indiana did in college, just cakewalk to the title. Just maybe though Miami gave them hell, Indiana never trailed. At no point did I think Miami was going to win the game. Seattle's just been kind of given the title game. So
if that's the case, Sam Darnold needs a 30 for 30.
I know.
If he wins the Super Bowl, that bastard needs a 30 for 30 because we left him for dead.
What's the first game? Is it the AFC or the NFC? AFC's first, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's a night game in freezing ass Seattle. What's the weather going to be in Denver tomorrow? Over the top.
Yeah,
2 outdoor stadiums with this massive winter blast we got in the country right now. By the way, Tony Romo is the C.J. Stroud of broadcasters. Poor C.J. He's become a punchline.
Yeah,
Romo was so good.
Romo sucks now.
And he's just so spare.
He sucks.
Mm-hmm. So
By the way,
so
17 degrees, light snow.
in Denver.
Yeah.
What's Seattle? What's Seattle's weather forecast for? Like
Rain.
and they're 2 hours behind. What time's that game? Like 5:30 our time. So tomorrow afternoon in Seattle. Check that, Bouquet. I'm interested to see that too. Probably miserable. I'll be miserable. What a hell of a season. Who would have thought that we would have a Sam Darnold, Jarrett Stidham matchup in the Super Bowl? No one. Can't
31 degrees.
Oh, that's not
31?
bad. That's good football
Yeah,
weather.
they get windy in Seattle though.
Yeah.
So no rain in Seattle this time of the year. They
No
got
rain.
lucky on that. Well, that's good for the Rams.
Right.
What the fuck are the Bills doing? Interviewing
guess-
Phillip Rivers?
Kicking the tires. I don't think he gets the job, but this is what I'll say about that, Mike. I know Phillips coached high school and stuff. At least they're getting an offensive guy to help their franchise quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
The freaking Ravens go and get a defensive coordinator. Don't you have Lamar Jackson? Are y'all planning on trading him? Why would you pair your franchise quarterback, who should deserve some criticism, even though he did his part in that Pittsburgh game? You go and get another defensive guy. John Harbaugh was a special teams defensive guy. Then you go and get another defensive guy. I don't understand that hire. At least the Bills are like, we got to get somebody that's compatible, a la Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, with our quarterback. This is our guy. We're riding with them.
Mm-hmm.
At least they're smart enough to do that. But Phillip, it was weird to see that.
You know, every time I see some ding dong other team do this, all it does, it just makes me like, because we always want to act like Jerry Jones is the worst GM in football.
Right.
We love to bag on Jerry. No one bags on Jerry Jones more than me. But it's shit like that where it's like, that's why Jerry keeps credibility. That's why Jerry keeps doing what he does. Had Phillip Rivers not played for the Colts this year in an emergency situation, those assholes in Buffalo don't even consider reaching out to him. What a knee-jerk thing.
Yeah.
He's coaching high school kids in Alabama.
Yeah.
He's going to go from the high school sideline to the Buffalo Bills. This is why Jerry Jones gets away with the crap he gets away with. Because half the owners, this is so bullshit. They fire Sean McDermott because of a bad call, basically. He's just not the one to get us over the hump after 9 years in the playoffs and not winning the Super Bowl. Which they don't even fire him if they win that game. If that referee makes a different call and Buffalo wins that game, Sean McDermott's getting ready to play an AFC championship game today at New England.
Right.
But no, he's out of a job, and the owner threw him under the bus.
Way under the bus.
He was forcing who's their GM? His name's Bean. He forced him to draft that wide receiver we didn't want.
Keon.
Yeah. That owner.
He said, "Can I interrupt?"
Yeah, let me interrupt that.
The coaches pretty much forced Bean to draft this kid. That wasn't their pick. I was like, damn.
F Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. And you know who's probably Josh Allen's pissed. And a lot of Bills players have publicly went on social media saying this is bullshit. I forget who it was. Somebody for the Bills defensive end said, Sean McDermott, I've been in football 30 years. Because he's like, he's a veteran. God, I can't think of his name. I've never played for a better coach than Sean McDermott. And for us to just get rid of the guy because of the bad calls, bullshit. They're going to have Josh Allen ain't winning the Super Bowl anytime soon.
Mm-mm.
They go hire Phillip Rivers. I might put money on it. Josh Allen will not win a Super Bowl. He's going to retire with no rings, playing for that dumbass.
Dan Marino.
Dumbass. All right, here's my conundrum. So I have Spurs tickets for tomorrow, really good ones on the floor.
You're going to drive across town tomorrow?
I don't know. So here's the thing. It depends. It's also possible the NBA postpones the game. The Spurs play the Pelicans at Frostbank tomorrow at 6.
It's not going to be good outside.
No, it's okay now, but it's going to get bad tonight and overnight, and it's not going to get enough above freezing, I don't think, by 6 p.m. for there to be decent conditions. I wonder how the NBA is going to handle this.
Well, if I'm the Spurs ownership, I'm asking the NBA, because really the NBA could be like, look, man, we got a schedule to keep. You just play in front of no fans like it's the bubble. But if I'm the Spurs owners, I'm like, y'all are going to cost me $3 million if we have to play this game tomorrow. Because
Yeah.
San Antonio don't drive in the rain, let alone the freezing rain. So
they're
going
to lose.
Victor
Wembanyama driving in the rain tomorrow?
Yeah, so they're going to lose too much money, and every home game counts. That's why we play so many.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 55% chance they cancel the game. Postpone the game.
Yeah. If the game goes and we go to the game, because we got really great seats, I don't want to miss it. I'm going to have to watch the Seattle-LA game on my phone or keep up with it anyway.
Look, I love the Spurs and I hate the Pelicans. Depending on the conditions, I don't know if I'm doing that. Not for the Pelicans.
Keep in mind, I'm only 10 minutes from the arena. Well, and that's it. Well, that's when the roads aren't bad.
10 minutes is 30 in this. What it's supposed to be tomorrow. Correct. We don't even know. By the time we're going to do a show tomorrow too, by then I'll have a better read on how things are going. That's my conundrum. Is Zion Williamson even healthy? He's been playing.
Has he? How's he looked?
Like Zion.
Okay. Decent.
He's a beast, but you're just waiting on him to get hurt again.
They're trying to move him, aren't they? Finally. Yeah, they're tired of his bullshit.
They say.
They don't have any leverage.
Yeah. Speaking of leverage and moving, Giannis has a mysterious calf injury.
The dreaded calf pull.
Isn't that what Luka had last year before they traded him to the Lakers?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Giannis is out 4 to 6 weeks. Like, yo, just go away. We keep getting beat by 30.
Mm-hmm.
The team hates you. The fans hate you.
Yeah.
Can you just go away for a while until we can figure things out?
That's paid leave is what you're saying?
That is paid leave, sir.
Wow. That's an awful situation. I'm with Rudy on that. You all of a sudden now you have a strained calf. It's the relationship that's strained.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're losing by 30 on a nightly, dude.
This was predictable. I don't think Giannis has wanted to be in Milwaukee for 2 years, but rather than just be a guy, be a man, ball up, demand a trade. He don't want the bad PR hit, which is no one would blame you for wanting out of Milwaukee at this point. He tries to play both sides, act like, oh, shucks. If the team really thinks that maybe it's best in their interest in the long term to maybe move me, maybe I should sit down and talk to my brothers and my agent and figure that out. Just say you don't want to be there.
Right.
It's like the dude that don't have the balls to end a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So he's an asshole to the woman, hoping she'll dump him so he don't have to.
Right.
That's what Giannis is doing. That's not cool. I love Giannis. I love Giannis. That ain't cool. That's very immature. Does LeBron have a no trade clause, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Something's going to happen with Giannis. I don't see how he's not going to be able to come back and sign more contracts there. At some point, you're going to move him.
For sure.
When's the deadline? 3 weeks?
A couple of weeks from now, man. We're close.
Mm-hmm. So that's my conundrum. I've got great seats for tomorrow night's game. The good news is I won't miss the football game, but I have to play it by ear. And it sucks because I got good seats and I want to show off on social media. Shout out to Isaac III. Just gifted 5 Love You Hard TV membership.
Thank you, Isaac.
Oh, dude, you're the man. Thanks, Holmes. Thanks, dude. So what? So calf strings. That's become the new excuse not to play.
If it's real, they are tricky, but come on, man.
What's up, Roger? He's in the building. Be safe in the building. Just got back from delivering food to Fort Cavazos commissary, and it was snowing. Damn. Where's Fort Cavazos? I should know.
You're my geography guy. I have no clue.
I'm not good on the military locations, though. Like, I can't tell you where commissaries are. Let's see. Fort Cavazos? Help me out, Rose. Fort Cavazos. That's not anywhere around here. That's got to be far. That's west. Oh, no, it's up near, where's that at? Oh, it's up near Fort Hood. Oh,
by
that's
Killeen.
what threw me off. He went to Fort Hood.
Oh,
yeah, okay. They got bad weather up there. It's been changed to Cavazos. But then, right. Trump's trying to get it. They're arguing over the name.
Because Fort Hood got some. Fort Hood has a bad connotation with it. There was some bad shit went down there.
Bad shit, couple of shootings, some rapes.
But they say, oh, the army people want it back to Fort Hood. No, you do.
Yeah, Trump don't want a Mexican name on a military base. We're going back to Hood.
That part. That part.
All right. Well, I've got recommendations for Giannis Antetokounmpo. if he really does have a calf strain. You ain't doing nothing. Hop on a jet, fly down to Texas, and go find one of the area Tri-City rehabs. We'll get you back on the court quick if you're telling the truth about your calf muscle. They'll get Giannis back on the floor. They'll get you back on the softball field. Hell, they'll just get you feeling good again. So many middle-aged dudes our age are dealing with chronic pain. Rudy and I both have dealt with chronic pain the last few years in different parts of our body holes. Tri-City Pain Associates. These are our people here in San Antonio, but they got offices all over the state if you're watching in other cities. They got clinics up at the Metro Sex. They got one in Corpus. They got one in Fredericksburg, Austin, and they got several here in San Antonio where they're based. The official rehabbers in the building, Tri-City Pain Associates, 210-756-5628. All right. There's another Ben Affleck, Matt Damon Affleck movie out. I've thought about it. Apparently, I think Rudy has seen it.
Quality film.
Oh, you've seen, what's the name of it? I think we're going to watch it.
The Rip.
The Rip. Okay. Rudy mentioned that in his text this morning when he
loved it.
Talking. Okay. Give me, I don't even know what it's about.
They're cops.
Okay.
And a big heist goes down. And Ben's a stud, man. I know we like to make fun. People like to make fun of Ben Affleck, but dude's a stud. Him and Matt Damon.
Mm-hmm.
They're like Adam Sandler and his crew. Like, you know, hey man, I got a budget. You want to play a fat cop? Sure. Great movie. No, good movie. This is one of those ones where if like you're caught up on all your shows, you got an hour and a half, 2 hours to spare. This isn't something I'm telling you, go watch it tonight. Solid film.
So did Affleck put on weight or something for the movie?
No. It looked like Matt did.
Oh, Matt did.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
His weight has fluctuated over the years, just naturally. Matt Damon's. He loses weight when he has to.
Yeah, Ben's a stud.
Yeah, I like Ben Affleck too. I do. All right, so they're just cop movie.
Yeah.
But Bouquet, you liked it too?
It's a couple twists.
All right. If we're gonna be stuck we're gonna be stuck in the house all weekend. I'm gonna talk Nina into watching The Rip on Netflix. Toro Loco said he saw F1 last night finally. Great movie, but Brad Pitt is ass.
Yeah, you're totally off base.
I couldn't disagree more.
I've watched that movie 3 times already.
I've watched it. Me too. I've seen it 3 times. It's an awesome movie. Brad Pitt's perfect playing that cocky ass, old school, washed up driver. Toro.
Yeah.
I'm glad you watched it. What do you mean he's ass? Okay, maybe he's not. It's not an Oscar-worthy performance, but
okay,
I don't know
he's not
ass.
Okay, he's not Achilles, but he was still great.
He was great at Achilles. That's probably my favorite movie he's ever been in.
Is there anyone else?
He's gonna be good.
Is there no one else? What a bad motherfucker. They got to go wake him up. He's laying between 2 naked girls. Huh? The war's on, bro. Oh, shit.
Fuck
I
that
guess I'll
dude.
be there.
I have no leader.
And he goes up to the king, and the king's like, I should have you flogged for not being on time. He's like, and he goes, imagine a world in which kings fight their own battles.
And goes and kills the biggest, baddest motherfucker on the planet.
This big motherfucker comes out there, and Brad Pitt's like John Jones or somebody. Just puts the sword in his thing. Is there no one else? God, what a fucking great movie.
And bitch ass Orlando Bloom killed my guy, you freaking coward.
Pussy won that one.
Sent the countries to war over a bitch, and then you don't even fight the man face to face.
Sounds like the state of America these days. We're all run by pussies. Pussies.
I hate Orlando Bloom, and it's because of that character. I hate him.
Yeah, I hate
Probably
him.
a great dude. Screw that guy. Anyway.
F him.
Yeah. I look forward to both of you watching The Odyssey when it comes out.
I can't wait to see The Odyssey. I'm down.
What's that?
It's a Greek. It's from Greek mythological movie.
Okay.
In the same. So after the Trojan War, it's over. Everybody's got to go home, and Odysseus is one of the major players during that time that was in that war. And the Odyssey, it's about Odysseus's voyage back home because he was way far from where he was from. And he has this long, it takes him years to, it's BC 10 or whatever. So it takes him years to get from where the war was fought back to his home country where his family is. And he has all of these effed up travails and drama that takes years and years. He actually winds up discovering an island where there were nothing but women on the island. And so when they were like, what is this? What is this creature? And you know the name of the island? Lesbos. That's where the word comes from. It's Greek mythology. It's not offensive. You don't have to keep your eyes closed for 30 seconds. It's not offensive. This is true. Help, back me up, Bouquet. Why are you laying out on this?
No, I can't wait. I
Call
can't
Lesbos.
wait. Christopher Nolan's going to have
That's not
Lesbos in the
true!
movie.
Yes, it is. Christopher Nolan's doing it? Hell yeah.
That's where scissoring started.
Rudy, Isaac has a
They
question
had no
for you
choice.
here. Which
I have a
movie's
question
better?
for you here.
Troy, Gladiator.
It's Troy, Isaac. It's not even close.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's Troy.
All right, I have a confession. I've never seen 300. No, oh, see, we were rolling. All right, y'all have a good day. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Stay warm. Turns this light out. Educate me. I'm willing to watch it. I got nothing to do for 2 days.
It's cool. It's cheesy fighting movie. It's good. It's good. It's not like
cheesy.
It's not cheesy. Some cheesy moments, but
He doesn't know
the
about
Spartans
Maxus
were
Aurelius
badasses.
Decimus, dude. He doesn't know.
No
He
retreat,
has
no surrender
idea.
type shit. It's
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. You should watch the Odyssey when it comes out. And
I am.
Yeah, Lesbos. They had this huge infestation that so Odysseus was a sailor, so he knew the ocean and stuff, and they had all these. They couldn't figure out. They had this pandemic or epidemic of clams on the island of Lesbos that Odysseus had to help get all the clams away from there.
Fishy Island, huh?
I'm kidding about that.
Oh, I thought so.
I'm just
Okay, I thought so. I just rolled with it. It was kind of fishy on that island.
dead fish on the beach everywhere.
Hey, man, back then, you take it however it smells.
Hey, hell yeah. There was no, I don't even think those people, now this is Greek mythology, but like people of that time, sexuality wasn't a thing. It was about connection with whatever.
Yeah.
Remember the scene in Gladiator where Russell Crowe gets kidnapped? He's been taken over as slave by the old man. He's like, what can I get you? Girl, boy, all weird.
Weird.
It's a different time.
Yeah.
A much different time. All right, it's in the building. It is presented by Olympus Solar. Right on time. Zeus is their logo. Hell yeah. Olympus Solar, the official solar company. They'll be in the building. There's Zeus right there with his lightning. Ah, yes. Apollo, Achilles, they all live up there with Zeus. Who needs solar? These boys at Olympus provide it. It is solar for the Thunderdomers. Probably not going to call today. Well, I will say, and now, by the way, this is also where we discuss GC roofing every day, too.
Right.
God forbid that anything go on weird at your house on your roof. But if it does, my boys at GC Services Roofing, these guys are ready for your call. 210-347.
Shout out to Russ.
Shout out to Russ and those guys over there. Cowboys hired Christian Parker. That movie y'all's needle any? Everybody happy about that? We good?
You told me he's a badass, so I'm going to roll with you.
He's a young badass. He's like 31 years old. All he ever does is get promoted every year. He's never been in one stop more than 18 months because he always gets promotions. He's the Cowboys defensive coordinator. He's going to come in there, turn the thing around. They're going to get competitive, and then he's going to leave and go be a head coach and leave the Cowboys hanging. That's what's going to happen because they're going to keep shoddy for 5 effing years. When it's going to be another Dan Quinn situation probably, where we all know who should be the next guy, and you're going to wind up letting him go to the Buffalo Bills or somebody.
Great point.
That's what's going to happen. Just in time for Dak to retire, and they have to start all the way over.
It don't matter who they hire if they don't get the personnel.
I know. And Jerry, yes, is still the general manager. It is what it is. Y'all remember how fun it was back in the day when you'd have to wake up in the morning and see if the schools were closed?
That was awesome. When you have to go sit in front of the TV and watch the scroll.
These kids don't know that now. And
no, I get emails.
Now, these schools cancel school 2 days before Monday. You already have school districts canceling Monday. Remember how fun it was? You didn't know. So you just wake up on Monday. Oh my God, it snowed. Holy God. So you turn the radio on, you're watching local TV, watching the crawl, and imagine that euphoria when you'd see Fort Worth ISD closed.
Me and AD just talked about that last night.
Kids don't know that feeling anymore.
No, I get an email Like, no school Monday. I'm like, okay, cool.
All right. All right. So tomorrow we're back.
Let's say 10, 11.
Gonna do another early one.
Yeah.
We'll be all frozen. We'll probably get more viewers tomorrow than ever before. It'll be great. Don't go anywhere. Stay at home and watch In the Building tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Texas time. All right, y'all had it. This is fun. I got a house full of people. They've been very quiet and polite while you listen to my dumbass talk.
Oh, awesome.
We'll sign out. Love y'all hard.
Love y'all.
Please be safe. Don't be dumb. You can't go 85 miles an hour on bad roads. You know, be careful out there. Take care of your butts. And before it gets too bad, go get some booze from Texas Cheer Liquor. All right. All 7 are open today. And make sure you mention us and get 5% off In the Building. Rudy wants to holler at you today. All right. We're done. Thank you, Bouquet. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to the donators and the contributors and the members and the slurpers and the scissors and the clams and all the women of all of Lesbos.
Bye.
Dedicating our show to the island of Lesbos. Have a great day. We'll see you mañana.
Later.
Chicken grease.
We gotta keep on doing. You can.